Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, we got gold here. I modified the wave count as I explained to you 2 days ago, and for now I would continue to work with that. My idea is that we have an A that could have been actually a 5-leg round. It doesn't matter. I think that the A ended here, whichever combination you choose to take for the decline. That's an A, and I think that since then we haven't got really very coherent C. That you see, if you went with this and you went and said you got a C here, it just doesn't look like a match to the A. Do you see? And since then it hasn't really made much progress, and it's sort of crawling sideways. So I'm going to go with this, and we'll see. No guarantee it's correct, but the idea here is that we have an A, B, C, probably put in the D, the bottom of the D, and it's going to go sideways, as I said, for about a week or two, and that we'll see the DX completing its correction, and the DX will continue higher, and gold will be hammered. Okay, you could actually see the entire process here leading us towards the end of the year. Yeah, do you see the entire process with this being an A, B, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, could I be wrong? Absolutely. I could be wrong, but this is the best structure that I see at this point. If we go to the weekly, I'll show you. I don't think that gold and silver are going for a retest of the low here. I think that's very unlikely. I think that there was a genuine ABC on the weekly. You see here in gold, there was a genuine ABC that took quite a long time to form, and the rally here is a distinct 5-wave run impulsive manner movement. So I go along with this being a correction and that being wave 1. Again, could I be wrong? Absolutely. But I would tell you one thing: if we end up having a B that looks quite clear here, and then it descends along with the DX going higher towards the end of the year, yeah, the DX will probably finish its rally towards the end of the year, and if we see gold hovering at around this support level and we get a perfect ABC, that could be the moment to consider the return of the bulls in a big way. Okay, so take account of this wave count. Could be helpful. We'll see over time. It is. There are several ways to subdivide the price action here, but I think that the movement, disregard this, the movement that started from here, I think does have a future short term. I think it is going to continue higher. I'm not looking for a huge rally. Yeah, I'm not looking for some spectacular movement, but more like trailing sideways with a slight bias upwards here as it is completing an ABC. It could turn out to be just a mess of tiny ABCs, etc., but you get the point. Okay, that's silver. That's the daily, and I told you yesterday or the day before, I told you that I have modeled the wave count in silver on what I decided was a good bet for gold. And in the case of silver, it yields this pattern, you see. The only problem that I see here in terms of going with the ABC is that some legs in the B here look more like 5 waves, and that is, if you like, not quite textbook style. Not quite, because when you have 5 legs, you would assume this is a structure that would lead to continuation after a short correction. But the odd thing about it, look, as much as we would love to have perfect textbook patterns, in reality you never get that. I mean, you get some are perfect, but in many markets you don't get that. Don't forget, this is mass psychology acting and tracing patterns, and it's not precise engineering action here. But look at the funny thing here. Do you see going up here? I think you can detect 5 waves going up. You would agree with me? Look, even if you do a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, or you run with this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, look, coming down. This is distinct 5-wave run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What would you say? So what are we going to do? We have 5 up, 5 down. What's going on? Well, I would venture to work with this now and let Mr. Market prove me wrong. Okay, I'm going with this being an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D, and of course I could be wrong, and you know I'm wrong if it manages to go above this level. Okay, but if I'm right, it's not going to make it there. It's going to make it maybe there. Okay, at most. I would say under 24.50, 24. Yeah, like that. Going sideways, taking the time more or less that it took it to trace this one or this one. It looks pretty much the same scale in terms of time. Let's say 2 weeks, 10 days. Tracing a classic ABC here, that will be a revealing action that could lead, as you can imagine, could lead to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sending silver back to test 20, and in the process drawing for us fantastic ABC pattern. We got to go to the weekly to appreciate what could that be. Take a look. We have 1, we have 2. We thought it could be an AB, yeah, but even if it's an AB, we're talking about the huge C coming, okay? So let's just, at this point in time, stick with a 1, 2. Take this as 1, 2. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty clear, okay? Even if you can't see the labelings because I changed the time scale, so sort of disappears. But you get the point. We are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. That's our 1. It will not look odd at all in terms of the time scale if we deep in a C towards 20. And I do think it's going to find support at 20 or 19.5, spike down, and then boom, reverse, okay? So that's the scenario that I think is going to occupy us for the next several months. We could turn up before the end of the year, but not yet go for that enormous momentum. We might turn up maybe, I don't know, maybe in early December and sit at around 22, and next year we open with a blistering move to the upside. My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, And at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there's plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies, yes. Recommended reading list, you have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still. The information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you great trading week. Bye now.